just surprised to be here, to be fair, because I thought I was fourth. I didn't know Josh had fallen off, so it was a very welcome surprise. I went down into Park Fermi and the nice lady said, you should be down there. I went, oh, it's lovely that. I think you're going a bit daft. So she came back a minute later and went, no, you're definitely on box. So here we are. So I'm, yeah, the race itself was reasonably nondescript. It was just a case of, I got out in third. I passed, I think it was Leon, reasonably quickly. And Shaky and Josh were out front. And I ran a what I thought was a strong pace to begin with. And they were gapping me, and I couldn't believe they were gapping me. And there was nothing I can do. So I tried to sort of settle myself into a bit of a rhythm. And James came through, and that was all right, really, because that sort of settled me in. And then I just raced my pit board. I had James as a marker in front of me, and I had my pit board to check out whatever was going on behind me. And I just raced using that, really. So I made one mistake into Druids one lap, and that just let James get away a little bit. And I sort of half bridged the gap back again, but only halfway. And he just had a little bit left for me at the end. And yeah, couldn't quite get to him. But it's real nice to be here after, you know, I missed 4 races, 2 rounds. So it's been difficult to beat each round and watch. And big thank you to Tyco BMW and all my sponsors and everything, just for not they're not going to stick by me, but you know, like for putting up with me being aggro for the last few weeks. So you know, my lip's been on the floor. So now this is nice, you know, happy days, and can look forward now to get on a plane tomorrow and go and do the Suzuka 8 hour, and then off to Thruxton in a couple of weeks.
We'll look forward to seeing you back there. Good luck in Japan. Thanks
Cheers.
very much, Christian.
Thank
In
you.
for Tyco BMW, turning to McAdams Yamaha, James Ellison. James, got to be pleased to secure another hatful of podium credits in particular.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we've always said we've had great pace all year. We've had winning pace all year. This is the first round we haven't led at some point, but I'd rather walk away with 2 strong finishes and a podium than leading a race and ending up on the deck or ending up with a technical problem. So yeah, I'm really happy for the McAdams Yamaha team. You know, they've it's been a frustrating year for them, you know, to watch us be so strong and know that the package is so strong, and the same for Yamaha as well. You know, they either can see that the bike could win or fight for wins every weekend, given the right circumstances. But yeah, so it's nice to kind of get that back on track a little bit. There's a few little things we made. There's change between race 1 and race 2, which helped us. This bike is really, really strong, but there's a small window where it's absolutely phenomenal. We don't often find it. We find it pretty much usually towards the end of the weekend, and when you find that, it's an amazing package. But if you're just outside that window, it's still a very, very strong bike. It's just not that extra little 10%. And we didn't quite find it this weekend, but we certainly found a strong setup. And again, we improved between race 1 and race 2. We improved our pace. Shaky and Josh had a real strong pace at the beginning. I mean, my aim was to try and get off the line. We'd moved 1 row up from race 1. So my aim was to try and get away with them. But the rest of the guys are running such a fast pace as well. You couldn't really do that. You ended up scrapping with them, and these two kind of cleared off in the distance. And then, like Christian said, he had a really strong pace. There was only really one place that it was quite a bit weaker than me, and it was just at Hawthorne. And I thought that was kind of bringing the lap times down a little bit. It was strong coming out, but fairly slow going in. Not slow. Sorry, mate. You know what I mean, don't you? So yeah, it was just, I thought if I can get past him, I can just keep the bike flowing and maybe try and catch Shaky. And I kept him in the distance. I could see the bike going in the same bit every single lap, but we weren't making anything on him. So then after that, my main focus was just trying to keep Christian behind. You know, we had his lap timer on my board, saying plus 0.5, 0.7, then it went 0.5, 0.2. So I knew he was having another dig. And we've been working on really hard on tyre life this weekend, and we've got a really strong package towards the end of the race. So I just dug a little bit deeper, tried to calm myself down a little bit, and just get the best out of the bike. And we managed to pull that gap back again. So to finish second, I'm absolutely peaking. So yeah, I'll stop rambling now and pass it on to the winner.
Not rambling at all.
It was a good weekend.
Yeah,
Thank
congratulations. You. Good to see you back here and with another solid finish. And talking about solid finishes, a double, Shaky, your 20th career double, I'm told. So congratulations on that. And you cleared off, really. Were you aware that Josh had tumbled at Surtees?
I wasn't in the beginning, but you know, it's really, really funny listening to them two. It feels like I might just well say, yeah, same as. But I started a row further forward, obviously. Started on the front row, and I actually got a good start for once, which was lovely. Very quickly got into the lead, I think at Hawthorne on lap 1, and I just decided, right, go for it. Just hit your markers. You know, you've been fast all weekend. I know I can be fast at the end of the race. Just go. See what they've got for you. So I got my head down, and I ran a pretty fast pace. You know, it was 25 flat, 25-1, 25-1, 25-2, 25 flat, 25-1, or whatever. Really, really consistently fast. and I got a small lead over Josh. But then maybe 8 or 10 laps in, was it, something like that? I come round and it said something like plus 3.5 JE, and I thought, James, well, where's Josh gone then? And as I come round to Surtees, I saw him picking his bike up. So, it's obviously he sort of tumbled off, and from there on in, I just concentrated on just staying in 25s. I just thought, well, don't bust your balls to make everyone a low 25, but at the same time, if the gap comes down, you'll have a bit left. And at that point there was so many laps to go. It was like 12 or 13 laps or something, and I was thinking, God, blimey, every lap seemed to take forever. But at the end of the race there, I come down through pit lane, and I wanted to do a big stoppie, and I sort of accelerated to do this stoppie, and just out the corner of my eye I caught Josh giving me a clap. And Josh and I aren't exactly best of friends, but I thought that was quite sportsmanship. It's a nice sportsmanship from him. So I parked the bike in Parc Ferme and went back, and I think he took it how I thought he would have took it. He thought I just blatantly ignored him, so I just said, look, I didn't, I'm sorry, I was just about to do the stoppie and saw you last minute, but thanks, I appreciate the the cheer sort of thing. And yeah, he was cool with that. So yeah, let's go Thruxton.
Any thoughts on Thruxton?
It's a big, fast
I knew
airfield
you were going to
circuit.
say that. You always say that.
Yeah, it's got 2 big chicanes. Yeah, fast straight, best corner in Britain, I think. Church Corner. No, I'm going to go back to Spain tomorrow. My family are out there, so I've not seen them for a week. So I'm looking forward to getting out there, getting some training done, and getting some relaxing done as well. And coming back for Thruxton, it was a great round for us last year. Really, really good. I had a mechanical failure in race 2, which cost us a double win, but we were really, really strong, and we've been working really hard this weekend to improve the package, and we've done just that. I think we've had a really, really consistent bike all weekend, and hopefully we can take that now to Thruxton and try and repeat this again.
And finally, you are the king of brands. Many congratulations on that. The Monster Energy Kings of
No, it's
King
pretty
of
cool, that, isn't it? I've got a few of them now. They're really, really cool trophies. You look at these things, they're like shitty old bits of tin that just take up a load of room in your house. And then you get something like that somebody's put a bit of thought into and not popped down the pound shop for, and you think, do you know what? That's cool. I like that. I got this thing in my loft, right? I pulled it out of the loft in the garage because they're up in the loft because they're just, I don't know, you look at it, you don't think, wow, what an achievement. You put it in the car and a bit of paint falls off and there's a bit of tin underneath it, you're like, oh right, they're fantastic. But I don't know, mate, listen, I'm really, really happy with the weekend. Just get off this trophy subject, and thank you very much for the Monster one, and yeah, I'll see you all at Thruxton.
All right, cheers, Shaky.